Welcome to Daddy Bits from the Trading Daddies, your daily technical analysis show brought to you by us, people who are looking for kidney buyers because we don't need our own anymore and we would like to sell our kidneys so that we can buy more YOLO calls on Tesla.
Damn, what an intro. Well, I just want to let you know, kidneys go for about 15 grand on the black market.
15 grand? You know how much Tesla calls we can do? Oh my God, that's so exciting.
That's one leap. What are you talking about?
I have fairly healthy kidneys.
Even better. Could go for 20, 25.
So if you guys
how about this?
Don't want us to see sell us kidneys.
Check this out. You sell your kidney for, I don't know, 20 grand, hoping that the market will go up and then buy back a lower priced kidney. It's a win-win situation.
You just explained the market in the very black marketiest way you can. So
if you make money off of your Tesla calls, sell that shit, get your kidney back. Bam. You bought a cheaper kidney, which you can take the profit and go put it back in the market. You know where I'm going with this.
I'm gonna buy puts on my kidney.
Hey, if you're an alcoholic, buy puts on your kidney.
Buy puts on your kidney
as insurance.
So if you guys don't want us to sell our kidneys, please make sure you guys subscribe, preemptive like this video, and drop the stocks that you guys want us to cover in the comment section below. But with that being said, let's get
stuff we talk about, bro. The stuff we talk about. Seriously. Where do we come up with this stuff?
All right, here we go. NASDAQ futures, my guy. NASDAQ futures are trash one more again.
It's okay. I feel like it's going to come down a little bit lower. Give it like a couple hours.
More pain?
Yeah, no, give it a couple hours. Yeah.
It got to a point where it was like 90. Was it? Did it ever hit a triple digits yesterday?
It did.
It did, right? Last night it hit triple digits.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did hit triple digits last night.
Last night was somewhat discouraging. You know, like I just went to bed and when I woke up, the market was flat. I was like, oh, okay.
I was getting ready. I set my alarm clock. I set my alarms at 5 a.m. every day, right? Depending on how good the market is, that's gonna make me go back to sleep, or I'm gonna get up.
Yep.
And today was a let's go to sleep type day, and I didn't want to deal with it. But let's take a look at intraday. Let's see if there's any hope of a bounce back. Intraday, yeah, that does not look good. I mean, we're not even hitting oversold. It's just gonna teeter around this price, this range right here. But yeah, I mean, this big drop right here is not promising. We're experiencing lower highs and lower lows. So I'm not. I mean, again, please
share it.
Oh, it's not sharing. Sometimes I really mess this up, don't I?
Yeah. That's why you have me, bro.
That's why I can never do the show alone.
Exactly.
Imagine driving this time the entirety of the way without showing a chart.
Yeah.
I'm really gonna have to sell a kidney now.
Man, no wonder we're not getting any subs. Some of these people are like, man, these guys are just talking out of their asses.
Look at me. I'm the captain now. Oh man, yeah. So right there, these lower lows, they're not exciting. I mean, we're not seeing any signs of life. And even if you look at it from what happened today, we saw this kind of like nice rally, and it kind of faded away, and it kind of didn't really go anywhere. Yeah, we ended intraday at a doji. Yeah, futures did pop on the when it right when it opened around 3 p.m. California time, but we're not really seeing much over here. Let's take a look at SPY. SPY is looking a little bit more decent, but again, this is looking flat. That's looking really flat. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, the reason SPY and Dow somewhat, lagged today was because of banks.
Yeah, there was a lot of hedge funds that are just, dude. Imagine being that big and getting a margin call because you're over leveraged.
And what's messed up is when the media is telling us, oh, these Robin Hooders and there's these retail traders, they don't know what they're doing. They shouldn't be trading the stock market. It's super risky, and they're going to get margin calls. And next thing you know, these hedge funds, and this is not the first hedge funds that
Nope.
took a crap this year. A numerous of hedge funds took a crap this year, and it's telling us that it's a leveled game. Okay, anyone can get it. Come get it.
Get this smoke.
Anyone can get it. There you go. Did you guys see what happened with Viacom and Discovery? That's what happened with the hedge funds. They were super over leveraged, and it only took one dip, and the market,
I think,
took everything away from them, and they had to liquidate.
It makes me feel better knowing that we're not the only ones who buy at the top. Apparently,
we're not the only ones who are autists.
No, we're not today. But let's get to the stocks that we actually want to cover. The first stock that we want to talk about is Draftkings, DKNG.
Yes. For you degenerates, since we're talking about over leveraging and betting and stock market, if you're not in Draftkings, you have a chance right here. So check out the EMAs. You see that this red line and the white line. Those are EMAs. Once that crosses downward, and once that hits the 50, that's it. You're going to put this on your radar, because I do see DraftKings hitting at least like maybe 56, 55. Keep an eye on it. I mean, if it consolidates there, man, I'm going to load up on DraftKings, because they just announced an official partnership with WWE. Is it WWE or no? It is WWE. WWE, and their biggest partnership deal before that was UFC.
Yeah, with the UFC.
So they're setting themselves up for success, for future growth. Just keep an eye on this, because like for all you degens, I mean, their board member is the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Like you cannot bet against the GOAT. The degenerate himself, who had a gambling problem. But just check this out. The MACD has way more room to come down. RSI is not even oversold yet. So again, if this consolidates around 55, if you zoom out to 1 year. I was looking at this chart earlier, and there's a level of support right there, 55. There you go. So you saw how it topped twice.
Yep.
When was this? Back in...
This was March 3rd.
No, when it hit 55, back in when was this? Was it November or?
Oh, right.
No, December. I'm sorry, December,
December.
And December. January. It hit a top. Those are resistance points. Okay, and if you look at February and March, it bounced off of it. Okay, so those are your key supports right there at around 55. If it bounces from there, I would start nibbling. I wouldn't go, full autist on this one. I would just do maybe a 25%, like position. If you're bringing in 10 grand on this one, start with 2,500. Nibble on this one, because if it does bounce off of that 55 level of support, then that means there's buyers there. There's either buyers there, or there's people that want to add. That's been long. So just keep an eye on this. There's more downward pressure because we saw Penn Gaming. All of the gaming stocks came down today. Penn Gaming, all the casino stocks, MGM, Win, Caesars, LVS. Gaming overall was weak today, and I think there's going to be some more pain if the Dow and the SPY, if they do lag and they let tech catch up. I think this is a loading opportunity for DraftKings.
Definitely.
Check it out.
And DraftKings, if you're looking at it from a long-term position, I do believe that you can set up leaps on DraftKings and still be profitable long-term, just because more and more states are now going to be adopting online gaming, right? Also, this is kind of like an interesting point. You're telling me that the WWE, which is extremely scripted, is now being allowed to be bet on?
That's what I don't understand. That's why it's like rigging a rigged market.
It's rigged for your pleasure.
Exactly. You're betting on a rigged system. So I just don't understand.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
Hey, you know what? They're getting more publicity. I mean,
that's true. That's true.
WWE is a strong brand, a multi-billion-dollar brand that has millions or billions of followers, around the world. So, putting DraftKings on one of their, arenas, okay, that can get tons of exposure.
Oh yeah, I believe that. I do.
Same with UFC. So, check it out. DraftKings. We covered DraftKings, I think 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we did.
I think around 70. And then we mentioned that, there was more pain for because it was super overbought. I mean, you can look at the MACD from where we covered it back in the 70s. Look at it. It came down. And I think right now we got to creep up on this one and put it on our watch list for sure.
Definitely keep this on your watch list. The next stock that we want to talk about is the mouse. The mouse is something that you don't bet against. The mouse is almighty. You do not mess with the mouse. The mouse is giving us somewhat of a beautiful MACD potential curl over here.
Yeah.
If you guys take a quick look right around here, all we really need is a nice couple of green days for this to go down. I mean, it did break the 50. And you see this is like almost similar to the DraftKings chart. You see the EMA 9 kind of crossing down already.
This one held. Yeah,
this one kind of held. But if we see more pain, I mean, it's not by any means oversold. And the 9 already crossed down a couple of days ago. We're gonna see a little bit more pain, in my opinion, although it did kind of hold today. So keep this on your watch list. For a potential bounce. We're seeing some very bullish news. I mean, Disney Plus is the best driver that it currently has. The content on Disney Plus is just amazing. Have you ever seen the Falcon and the Winter Soldier yet?
Not yet, but we just started WandaVision.
How do you like it, dude?
I don't know, man. It needs some salt and pepper in it. Like, it needs some McCormick in it.
Like it tastes bland.
It needs some flavor, yo. Like,
hold on a second. How far along are you?
Just a few episodes. I mean,
it gets way better. It gets way better.
I know.
Hold on. Hodl. But yeah, so I think Disney long term is definitely good. I mean, parks are about to open up in a couple of days.
April 1st.
April 1st.
A year ago, everything was shut down, and now it's like a breath of fresh air.
For real. Yeah, that's crazy.
You can come out now, yeah.
You can come out now. So yeah, leaps on this is a potential. If you're already holding on to this, I mean, obviously you're gonna buy the dips. It is the only way to average down. If you're going to get into the play, remember, this is not financial advice. These are plays that we talk about on the daily, so we could you guys get an idea of what we're thinking about. And these are potential plays that we want to get into. What I would potentially do on the Disney chart is just to hold out a little bit and wait for a better price. I definitely do see Disney I think if I can get Disney right around, where's that daily chart here? If I can get Disney right around, let's say 181, right? Which is the support that we're looking at below the 50. I think that's a really good buy for me. What about you, John?
It'll be the same. Like, look at the bounce it did, end of January.
Oh yeah,
somewhat same scenario, somewhat same setup. But Disney is a slow mover that it will give you plenty of opportunities. If you miss it the first time, it'll give you plenty of opportunities.
It's not as slow as Apple, though. We're not going to talk about that right now.
What a waste of time, bro.
I hate Apple. I hate Tesla right now.
That's it. That's
We're
it.
not being friends. We're not being friends. But if you guys are interested in certain stocks that you guys want us to cover, please make sure that you guys subscribe, hit the like button, post notification bell so you guys get a nice ding 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 every time a new episode drops. Please comment on the comment section below so we can cover some stocks that you guys are interested in. This one comes actually from a good friend of ours, Robert Buck. Robert Buck sent us a new question, a new stock to look for or look over, which is LVMUY, which is Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Which actually owns a lot of companies. I did not know that they also owned Tiffany's.
They own a lot of high-end products. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's interesting how come they're being traded on the OTC market.
Man, no one cares about.
You know what? I think also, why this is being talked about lately is because of the NFT hype.
Oh, that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we don't know much about it, but I think on the daily chart, I mean, it's kind of holding off to these levels.
It's
I mean,
decent.
it's teetering around it. Yeah, it is a really nice chart. I'm surprised.
I'm not familiar with this company, but I don't know if they trade a lot in volume.
It looks like it is, dude.
Yeah,
that's pretty high volume in my opinion.
No, they
only do. I'm tripping.
They only do 100,000.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Hey, I mean, they paid nice dividends. I mean, 1.5. It's a 300 billion, market cap. Trades under a pink sheet. Pink sheet don't
have too much high hopes on pink sheets.
Yeah, they're not very liquid. 100,000, volume per day.
You're not going to see much action on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, protect your capital. If you are interested in LVMUY, just make sure that you guys size your positions pretty well and don't go ham at the onset. If you are really bullish on it, just, average down or average up if you need to.
Man, their 1 year and their 5 year chart, it's just like they shot up to the moon. You just got to be careful with this chart. Like, yeah, it's all right. There's better plays out there.
There are way better plays out there. But if you guys like the content, again, please make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel, hit the post notification bell, give us a nice thumbs up if you guys like the content, and follow us on our socials at John C Trades for John, Trading Poppy for myself, Trading Daddies for the both of us, tradingdaddies.com for all your merch. And that is the end of the video. Any last parting words, my guy?
That's it.
That is it. Remember, let's get trading, and the charts do not lie.
Yeah.